Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday, and I hope y'all are doing fantastic. This is our daily reading. I'm going to use the Somnia tarot, and let's get started here. Give it a couple more shuffles. Let's see what's going on. So let's do this current situation. 9 of Pentacles, present influence. Queen of Cups, future influence. 4 of Swords, unexpected. Ace of Pentacles, what to look for. 2 of Cups, challenge. Magician, strength. 4 of Wands, and where does this lead? King of Coins, Ace of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, advice, 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. Well, when seeing the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups in the present influence, there's like, and then even the 9 of Pentacles in the current situation, there's those different personalities, like from a pentacle to a wand to a cup, and they're all different. And it feels a little confusing to me. So, but I'm not confused. I mean, the energy of, what you want, not necessarily what you want, but where you're at. But I do feel like, so 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So the 9 of Pentacles is in the current situation. Queen of Cups is in the influence. And I feel like there is a feeling, what I'm getting here is not, it's, this is a lot of feminine energy here. I will be honest with you. So I'm going that route because 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. 9 of Pentacles isn't always feminine, but to me it is a lot. And the Queen of Wands, I'm overall getting that. I take it as it resonates. So, but the Queen of Cups here in the present influence is, I feel like it's you trying to, what's influencing you with this 9 of Pentacles is, I don't want to say like caring for yourself and doing that, and so that you understand everything that you have. So there is a feeling like with that 9 of Pentacles is that you're in a very uh, confident, or at least you're acknowledging yourself and your abilities and what you have done and what you can do. And that Queen of Cups, so, is being very kind to you, and that is your own energy being kind to you. And I think that's what we've got here. Let me clarify. Oh, that's weird. The 5 of Cups is the advice that was on the bottom of the deck over here. So what is this Queen of Cups first? We'll do the Queen of Cups first. That 5 of Cups fell out again. Maybe there's something in realizing about being, maybe disappointed. So what is this Queen of Cups? So we have the World, 9 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. It feels like to me like you're with this World to the 9 of Swords, there's been something that's been coming that came to an end, and there's been a little bit of stress about it, or a lot of stress either way. But I feel like the 4 of Wands is you kind of understanding it, and instead of stressing about this, you're celebrating it now. So there may be a celebration, like in some cases this could be like a breakup or a separation from somebody, but in the long run you're realizing, yeah, it's been stressful and I need to embrace who I am. And that's what you're doing here with the Queen of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. So some of you, feels relationship to me, but it's anything like that. So if there's been, coming to the end of, maybe school, even, where you're okay, now I'm stressed because I've got to go do XYZ. Well, you're understanding that you can do that now. So there's this graduation, and I feel like it's an ending, but I feel like the way I look at the world is time for the next. So like you've reached a successful ending of a situation, of a time, of a, in all. So what is the Nine of Pentacles? I just feel like that's you embracing that you're sitting in your own power right now, and you're currently okay. Now, in some cases, for some of you, it could be, yeah, I'm single, but it's not a negative single, for sure. It's not an alone. It's independent. It's, it could be even reassessing where you're at in any situation. So tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles, please. Six of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you realize the hard work you've done. So Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands. That's what I feel like. The Ten of Wands being, yeah, this has been really hard, but you're coming to the end and recognizing that the hard work you've done is at its peak, right? Again, we had the World there. And the Tower, though, there is things changing. So this does come from a change. Again, that World reaching reaching a goal here, and we got the World sitting right here too. So then we go to the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is in the future influence. And that to me is like you will be understanding of taking some time away. Like, let's find out what the Four of Swords is. So the Four of Swords is rest, recoup, healing. And it's usually something you do for yourself. Like, it's not forced upon you. I think it sometimes is a little bit like forced to stay in that mode because of the Rider-Waite cards where the Three Swords are coming down. So if he gets up, he's going to be stabbed. But I think, and then this he's sorted in. So there is a feeling, a little bit of it being forced on you. But it's always, to me, the Four of Swords is always positive. It works out in the end. So what is the Four of Swords here? Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. It's like it's weird because you got the Ten of Cups to the Ace. So something came to an end, but there's something new starting here. And it's getting closer to what you really want, your dreams. I would say this Four of Swords is you just holding back a moment and not jumping into anything, because I feel like there is an energy here. There's definitely something new coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. But I do feel like you're taking a break from feeling like, okay, something came to an end. Oh, it started again. Wait a minute. What do I really want? And I'm taking a break to find that out. And I thought that's pretty clear. What we don't see is the Two of Cups. I want to clarify this because this is a companion, a partner. It could be a friend, a lover. It could be almost anything. So let's take a look at the Two of Cups here. What is the Two of Cups? Oh, lots of sevens. So Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. So this is someone, I feel like there's been choices here, but the Seven of Swords to me is kind of like that. Again, the challenge too is the Magician. And when I see these two cards coming together at any time, they make me go, oh, maybe someone's not being quite honest. But the Seven of Cups to the Seven of Swords, those choices. And I feel like it's a choice of, like, I feel like what's, do I continue with this? Like, understanding this. And then the Three of Swords, though, is separation. So if there's something or someone you've been separated from, they may be coming back around. But I'm going to say here that you've been in the position of thinking how to do this differently. Seven of Cups to the Seven of Swords. You realizing you have choices on this. And you will, have to figure out how to go next, what to do next. I keep getting the cards stuck to me. But it is there. and you don't realize, and it could be too someone else trying to decide what to do, because we don't see this. This is an energy we're not seeing right now. I like the Ace of Pentacles, so let's focus on this. What is this new thing? So this is in your unexpected. So this is something's gonna happen that creates something new here, unexpectedly. Now, when I see this ace, because it's a daily reading too, it could be just a realization or a discovery. It doesn't necessarily mean, tons of money or a brand new job. Now it could. I'm just saying, like, it's daily, so I kind of, you know, everything's a little bit, it's a quicker energy. Tell me what this Ace of Pentacles is. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Temperance. I feel like too, like, well, we had the Temperance, I believe, yesterday. So the Six of Swords to the Two of Wands. Yeah, deciding, this to me is like deciding what to do next, right? The Six of Swords, I need to move on. The Two of Wands is the plan. How do I do this? What do I do? I feel like the Temperance is kind of like you taking the initiative to make the changes in your life that you need to change. So the Temperance can be about alchemy and making what you want out of a situation. And that's the Ace of Pentacles, is going, okay, I can do this any way I choose to. I can make this what I want to make out of it, right? Because you can handle a situation in many different ways. So you're choosing to say, no, I have to do this for me. And I like that the Two of Wands is there, because that's the plan. That's the forward movement. That's understanding what you need to do next. And you need to almost, it's like, recreate what you want out of the situation. You can't force people's hands, but you can react and have a perspective of any way you choose. That's your right to change, to mold, to do whatever. You can't change someone else's, but you can change your own. So then we have the Magician and the Challenge. There's something here still about not understanding something, or someone not being completely forthcoming, that you don't see everything. I don't believe this Magician is saying that the challenge is you having the tools to do that. I don't think so. I think this is more of the challenges is going to be that you may not ever get complete honesty here. And it's not like they're trying to be dishonest. They're just not willing to share everything, you know. And it could be even not even, but with that, they not even on purpose. But with that, the challenge is, when you are entering any kind of situation, whether it's love or work or partnership of any kind, if you aren't trusting, or if you don't understand it fully, then how are you supposed to give back to that, right? So there is a feeling to me, a little bit of, this is always going to be a challenge, no matter what. You have the Four of Wands and the Strength. Now, I'm going to clarify this one, because I do feel like the Four of Wands is celebration. And I do feel like in this card specifically, it's coming together with someone and having a conversation, which is a good conversation because it's a celebratory card. So tell me more about this Four of Wands and our Strength, please. What is this in our Strength? Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Emperor. Yeah, I feel like there's a feeling here with the Eight of Wands to Seven of Wands, an energy coming in. It could be a message, but I think it's like you holding your own. And that's what the Strength is that, you speak up for yourself, or you take care of, like, this is what I need, what I want, standing up for yourself. It doesn't feel like this huge standing up for yourself, because it's the Four of Wands. This is a softer card. It's celebration. It's not abrasive. So yeah, you might be standing up for yourself, but it's in a very kind way. The Emperor, though, too, is you taking charge. And I do feel like, though, it's softer. Again, going back to that Four of Wands, it's not the Emperor's only clarifying it. It's not this because the Emperor can be tough when it comes to, like, this is the way I want it, this is how it should be done, this is the way we'll do it. It's more softer like that. It's more like, I'm taking control of who I am and what I need and what I want, and this is how I feel, or being, the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself. This Eight of Wands does tell me that there's something that will come in that will kind of create this situation, whether it's a message or someone, reaching out, or a situation coming in, opportunity, because the Eight of Wands can be an opportunity coming in to kind of create the situation, and it leads to the King of Coins. King of Coins, it goes King of Coins, Ace of Swords, and then Three of Pentacles. So we've got the King of Coins, could be somebody, I'm going to clarify that to be sure, but it is definitely leveling up, or it could be someone that shows up as the King of Coins, basically someone that could be about your job, it could be about a relationship, but they're in that coin area where they're focused on family, work, money, home, the necessities, the stability. The Ace of Swords is clarity coming in as well. Like, that is an aha moment. We'll clarify that too. And then the Three of Pentacles, where there's definitely a camaraderie here coming in. So this could be, actually, it feels kind of worky to me too, with that King of Coins and that Three of Pentacles, where, you can work together. Tell me about the King of Coins first. What is this? What are we doing here? King of Coins, Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. So Ace of Wands to the Five of Pentacles to the Strength. This is like this a new beginning, and it could be an opportunity as well, with the Five of Pentacles being kind of like, if this could be someone that you have felt like there was a lot of energy with. Now, this again doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be work too, where you felt really good partnership here. But the Five of Pentacles, it also feels like, oh, I got to do something different because something's not quite right, something's not quite working right. And the Strength is, you've had to be strong through this and hold your own, basically, because again, I'm going back to that Magician. There's not everything is being said, so it leaves things kind of, what's really happening here. So I think there's a little bit of a not complete understanding, and I feel like this is the person that's going to come in now. With it following the Ace of Swords, you're hoping for that clarity to come in, the aha moment or something so that you understand, because this was like not clear, right? So let's do that. Ace of Swords, please. What is the Ace of Swords? What is this Ace of Swords? Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, Two of Cups. There's that Two of Cups again. That was what we don't see, the Ten of Swords. So there's to me, this says that the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords is you understanding, there's been a hard road, Nine of Wands to Ten of Swords. That feels like it's over to me. And I feel like the Two of Cups. So this is the understanding of something that maybe was hard, and that hardness came to an end, and the relationship is getting back together. So it's like coming in, like that cohesiveness, because we're also leading to the Three of Pentacles. And so there is something beginning, because Ten of Swords is an end, Ace of Swords is a beginning, and they're the same suit. So, but whatever it was, it was hard. The work, the thing that's been pulling you down, that's what's ending here. But the Two of Cups is coming in, so it does have to do with a partnership for sure. It's absolutely. But then it leads to the Three of Pentacles, so that makes sense that this is more collaborative. Three of Pentacles is about working together, collaborating, people coming together with different skill sets to make, to complete a project or a thing or even a relationship. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, King of Coins, Five of Cups. I've got this in advice too. So the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. This is a person, but there is a disappointment here. And I'm overall getting the feeling that it's not like the way you want it to be. So even though we got the Three of Pentacles, which is very positive, this isn't that you're disappointed completely, but you're only looking at what you don't have in the situation instead of looking at what you do. But it does come from a beginning here. So there is some kind of energy of a new beginning to a relationship. Again, it doesn't have to be love, but it is definitely a partnership or a work relationship. But it's important to you because it's the Ace of Cups. And this person's important to you, whether it's just that you look up to them or whatever they say, it really is important to you. But there is a disappointment here coming in. I'm going to go one further out because just need to. What comes after this Three of Pentacles? Okay, Death card. That's okay. Things change. So yeah, I feel like things aren't exactly the way you want because you feel like there should be more. You're looking at what is missing instead of what you have. The Death card is that change. So things are going to transform. Now that's a growth too. So I like the Death card for sure. Anything more about the Death after the Three of Pentacles? Oh, that's the Three of Pentacles, the World, and Six of Cups. So yeah, they're going back to that successful ending that we had. Yeah, there's a chapter ending right here with this Death card, and it's a lot familiar with the past for you. Now this could be anything because a lot of these pentacles, I think a lot of work here, like job or anything kind of financial that's happening, but there's definitely something that's going to remind you of the past. This Three of Pentacles is reaching its height here. Project could be ending too. So, but this goes fast because it's going Three of Pentacles to the Death, Three of Pentacles to the World. But the Six of Cups, God, this feels just like it did the same type of situation felt years ago. You have the Five of Cups in your advice here. It's really important when you feel like something's been taken from you to look at what you do have and not continue to look at what you don't have or try to get that back, no matter what the situation is, whether it's work or love. Because no matter what, even if a situation comes back around, a relationship comes back around, it's not going to be the same. It might be better, but it's just not going to be the same. At time, we learn, we heal, we change, even if it's slightly. So the Five of Cups is a reminder to always look at where you're at, what you have, and where you can go, your future, and not stay stuck on something that you've lost. Because again, even if it's a relationship or something like, and they come back around, it's not going to be the same. So don't focus on what you lost, because even if it comes back around, it's not the same. So know that there's something better. I mean, there always is. Uh, Sometimes we go through long periods of hard times. Absolutely. I understand that. Been there. But if we focus on the bad or the negative or what we lost, we stay in a depressive state longer. And it doesn't mean you can't mourn something or understand it. It just means, hey, this is what I do have. This is what I have to work with right now. This is what I need to focus on, not what I don't have. Do I need to learn from it? Absolutely. Do I need to acknowledge it? Absolutely. But now I need to focus on, this is what I have in front of me. These are the tools that I've been given. This is what I have. So this is where I need to plan moving forward. And I think it's going to be important. I don't think there's anything crashing down, but I think it's really important that if something has disappointed you in the past, it's time to not look at that. Go, okay, I can't look at that anymore. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you liked it. Please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.